Yeah, let's blow it up. Spitting with fire that lights up the dark. It is desire that's fueling my spark. I am no liar, I'm making my mark.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Ethereal. So in today's video we're going to be going over Explosion. Alright, so I know I didn't do this one first, surprisingly, even though I had Explosion, but I had to pay homage to the homie Endeavor, right? You know, I don't feel like Hellflame got that much love, so you know, I just had to go over it real quick, you know, and see you know, just showcase it to the world, right? So this video though is gonna be Explosion, right? So as you guys can see, I have the World Heroes Bakugo fit on, you know. My homie made it for me. Let me know what you guys think about that. I got the red hair, the red eyes, you know what I'm saying? This character's dripped out, you know what I'm saying? That's my main account. I gotta make sure it's dripped out. But anyways, I know I'm like blah 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 blah. But this video, Explosion, alright? So Explosion, in my opinion, it's not the best quirk in the game, but if you know how to use it, you can beat any single quirk in the game, alright? I wouldn't say it's the best quirk though. I would say all phase the best quirk, because all you have to really do with that is aim in that direction and just spam your moves and you're chilling, right? But Explosion, definitely a high tier quirk, definitely the cream of the crop, the best of the best in this game, and I'm gonna show you guys why. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead over to the gnome real quick as usual, and then I'm gonna show you guys the moves and how you could be using certain moves or other moves and chaining them in the best gear and all that good stuff. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead right into the video. All right, so first things first. All right, we're gonna talk about the first move of Explosion. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the skills real quick though. So you have How to Impact, you have Blast Rush, Ignition Grenade, Stun Grenade, Explosion, and Explosive Force. Alright, so all of these moves do different things. They're nice to combo with, to chain with, but we're gonna go over them, right? So the first move is Explosion, right? So this is basically just an explosion right in front of you. As you guys can see, it has a very small hitbox, so don't think that if somebody's like right here, you're gonna be able to hit them with it. It's a very small hitbox, but it does have a pretty fast cooldown. It's a 60-second cooldown. You can use it to chain into right after M1 combo because of how fast it is. You can catch somebody slipping, trying to, you know, ease in front of you real quick. You can go crazy with it. All right, now what a lot of people don't know about this is that it does have a part 2 to it. All right, which means that if you jump into the air, you also do an explosion. It's literally a feature where you literally face downwards and use the explosion. So what this does is it makes it so it's a 360 around you, but it's very small though. Keep that in mind. It's a very small 360, but it makes a 360 damage around you. So everybody within this radius right here will actually get damaged by your explosion. All right, it's very nice, especially if you're fighting bosses and you don't want to injure other people. You can literally just jump over on top of the boss and then use the explosion move, and then it will do some nice damage. Shoot, or you can use it like how I do right here in this clip, where literally I got an alley-oop from my homie. I jumped in the air and then I hit with a bow, nice explosion. Very nice move. All right. Now the next move you get, I believe, is Stun Grenade. So Stun Grenade, you know, as it implies, it's literally a stun, right? It's the longest stun in game as well, so keep that in mind. You pop the move, it does a stun to everybody in this like little sphere radius around, and then it stuns them, it blinds them briefly, it stuns them for a good period of time. Very nice for combo extending, but it recently got nerfed, so it's hard to get the combo off. People can just block it, can just hold F and block it, but definitely makes it S+ tier because of that stun. All right, next up we have Blast Rush. Now Blast Rush goes through block, but it can be jumped over, so you have to be very careful about how you use it. I prefer to mainly use it out of jumping, so that way I have like a little bit less punish frames from somebody trying to M1 me or something like that. But very nice move. You charge up, the startup is really long, but the startup has to be there or else it would be literally just busted, because you just be able to just fly into somebody, they can't even block it, and just do some fat damage. All right, Blast Rush, definitely a move you want to use, especially into combo extending out of a M1. So you probably want to hit them up into the air, pop the move, and then while they come back down, they have to figure out if they want to jump or do what or whatever. They might panic or whatever, you just rush into them. But it has a very weirdish type of hitbox. Like I wouldn't be able to hit somebody like right here sometimes. I don't know, Could just be delay or whatever. Still a nice move, however. All right. Next we have the bad boy Explosive Force. All right, now Explosive Force. All right, Explosive Force is the mobility move of Explosion. It's very nice. It's also short, but I don't know if this is still exists, but I'm gonna try it out while doing this. But I'm pretty sure you can use moves out of it unless they took that off. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Explosive Force real quick. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Extremely fast move. I guess you can't do it anymore, but it doesn't matter. But very nice mobility. I don't personally use it because I feel like it's a waste of a slot just having this move on, especially when it drains so much stamina. Like, are you really gonna use this in combat? Like, just keep that in mind. Are you really gonna use it in combat? But I guess if you don't have a bike or things of that nature, you know, it does move faster than a regular bike. So if you want to just quickly get ahead on something, bypass somebody on a bike or something like that, I guess it would be nice. I think it might be faster than a skateboard as well. Might be, not too sure, but the cooldown is very short on the not the cooldown, the move itself is very short. So yeah, you're probably not gonna want to do it for chases or things of that nature. But yeah, it's a nice move, I guess, especially if you're starting out with Explosion. But I personally don't use it because I feel like it's a waste of a slot. I have way better moves I could put on. So we covered Explosion, Stun Grenade, Blast Rush, and Explosive Force. Now lastly, we have Ignition Grenade and How to Impact. So Ignition Grenade, right? So very fast move. The hitbox for it is very small. I need to keep that in mind. It's very small. You're not hitting anybody in the air with it. It's literally just a straight line of in front of you, despite it having like this cloud of smoke that comes out. It's a very thin. All right, very thin. Lastly, we have How to Impact. How to Impact used to be a block breaker, but it's not a block breaker anymore. So what you really want to do with How to Impact is when the person gets low, you want to pressure them, right, with some M1s, maybe get double kick in there or a crushing slide, whatever is your posture damaging move, and then you want to go ahead and use How to Impact. I prefer to like move away from the person and then bow, block breaker. All right, it still does a lot of posture damage, even though it's it doesn't block break anymore, but still does a lot of posture damage. You just got to know how to use it. And yeah, easy combo extender if you manage to block break them. Easy. Here we go, normal, right? So I'm gonna go ahead. All right, this dude decides to walk away. Bow. As he's coming down, nice Ignition Grenade. So already he has to put up his block. Gonna backflip out of this right here. Stun Grenade. Gut Punch. Blast Rush. Barely got that up. That's why I said that usually people, they try to rush you out of it, but normal people, that's not an NPC, they're not gonna try and do that. It's what I was talking about with the Explosion. That could also be used to dodge attacks, by the way. I want you guys to keep that in mind. Bop, 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 bop. Blast him away. How to Impact. You can use that about in the air, by the way. Nice damage. Run back this way. Stun Grenade. Got him with the Stun Grenade. As long as you land that move, you're chilling. Alright, as long as you land that move, you're chilling, because no matter what they do, even if they come out of a homing flip with it, they're still gonna be stunned. It's a really godly stun. Explosion does a lot of damage. I'll show you guys my build. I didn't get to show you guys my build yet. Probably should have done that at the start of the video, but I'll do this after this this no move right here. Explosion Grenade. Bop, 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 bop. Blast Rush. You almost see me out of it just now. Get hit. That's what I meant by you can use it above. Oh yeah, another thing I like to do, actually, I didn't even get to show you guys this, right? If you dodge forward, sometimes you can hit your moves, right? Oh, a little bit of lag right there. Put me a little bit farther than I wanted. Double kick. You leaking now. And this is where you finish them off. How to Impact. And it block broke him as well. Perfect. Exactly what I was trying to demonstrate. But yeah, as you can see, I barely took any damage against that no move compared to other quirks. You have a whole bunch of moves that you can use to your advantage. You know, you have, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 5 moves that do damage. Stun Grenade also does damage, just a little bit of damage, but also does damage and stun. So it really makes Explosion, you know, cream of the crop, top tier, man. S plus instantly. If you know how to use it, it'll be hard for people to kill you 100%. All right, you just gotta know how to use it. It's not something you can pick up and just go crazy with though, unless you just spam how to impact, which a normal person, they're just gonna block it. All right, block it and then punish you for it. But yeah, explosion is very nice. I'm gonna show you guys some clips with some commentary, and then yeah, we'll end off the video. Alright y'all, so as you guys can see from this clip, I'm getting 2v1 here, but you know what, your boy makes it out alive, right? Spoilers, your boy makes it out alive, but you can see what I'm doing with explosion. I'm trying to be very mobile. I'm trying to jump in the air, you know, sort of similar to how Bakugo does. Trying to stay on my toes here. I'm trying to make sure that I get at a good distance for a blast rush. That's why I jump in the air like I told you previously. I jump in the air to make sure I kind of negate that punish time, and then I can get the blast rush off. It has a little bit of auto track on it, as you guys can see. I'm also trying to use my explosion straight out of M1 combos for more damage. Ignition grenade is nice, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you have to aim it properly, but it's nice. All right, this dude just hit his teammate. I don't know why he did that, but just trying to sort of like even him out. Ate a little bit of chocolate for regeneration here. He traps me in a box here, which is actually to his disadvantage, because if I got my house impact off of here, he would be dead and there'd be nothing he could do about it. Because it negates the punish time for a house impact. I tried to get the stun up. Actually did get the stun grenade off there. He couldn't even do anything. That's why he backed up slow. Got an explosion off there. He kills his teammate. I hit him with the blast rush. Excellent. Muy excelente. Hit him back with the ignition grenade. Then I try to finish him off with the house impact. He back. I thought he was gonna move forward here, but he just ended up moving back. Nice explosion on my end again, and then I get the slide kick finish off.